Alright, trying something new because the old way of doing this required me to listen to the entire episode all over again, so here we go.
Last time on Princes of the Apocalypse, the party had just fought a concerning battle against a group of highwaymen who seemed to be connected to the bringers of woe of Red Larch. One of them wore solid stone armor with the same triangular symbol etched into the breastplate. After the party completely decimated the common bandits, this stone warrior held a firm stance and refused to yield to the party. Even after dying in combat, his body stood standing. That, I realize now, is redundant. His body still stood, locked into an immediate rigor mortis. Galavan had pried the armor from his body and claimed it as his own, and Jarrell joined them just before they rested for the night. That night, Galavan had yet another nightmare brought on by his haunting past, where he was agonizingly stung and bitten by thousands of insects and arachnids. But Kami too had an unusual dream, a dream of utterly empty darkness. A darkness that pervaded his very mind, heart, and soul. Waking from their nightmares, and waking the others when they realized the party had slept through their watches, Kami and Galavan shared one of their few moments of brotherhood by swearing a blood oath with each other, bonding each other as brothers. Krava and Jarrell also joined into this. They also woke up Richter, who they only met that day, and forced him to make the blood oath. Now the party sets out again, continuing their journey to the suspicious Sacred Stone Monastery.
Wake up with
Crinkling aluminum, my favorite sound effect. So,
You wake up
it's
and find out you
the next day, and you guys are level 4, and Kami has interesting changes to his character.
He just took a
so
shot.
I can just go. While we're walking, Kami is just incredibly in a bad mood, and eventually he just comes up and stops and just removes his armor and walks into what seems just like the plains. He's like, "I'll be back."
Friend,
Shut up. And he just walks away completely. While he's gone, he keeps on hearing the voice that he heard. And...
So lonely.
or at least he, in his head, not actually hearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But every time he hears it, he just gets incredibly angry. And he takes out his sword and starts to swing it, but in a new, somewhat balanced, but very aggressive way.
Can we see that?
How far are you walking away? Are you walking
Not
out
very
of sight,
far.
or
Just
like
off of the track. Yeah.
All right, yeah, he's swinging it around.
Is your friend
Krava?
okay? Yeah. Oh, is your friend okay? Yeah. My.
Are you sure?
I think he's doing great. Can I walk over to him?
Don't look at me. It's your choice.
I walk over. Hey, buddy.
Let me see your greatsword.
Anytime.
Krava's so happy.
You give it to him, and Kami's he's struggling a little bit, but then he kind of just shoots it up, and he
Except
swings
the
it.
rage.
Yeah. He's swinging it all out. He goes over to a
Guys,
tree.
this might be like some Last Jedi spoilers.
I'm not Rey. Hey man, don't you just love that part in The Last Jedi?
Shut the fuck up!
Have you not seen it, Soren?
No, I have.
Alright, is there anyone here who hasn't seen
The
one?
audience.
Well, the audience. Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen
Okay, we won't talk about it.
Boy, on
anyways.
the Last Jedi.
I was just curious.
Swing away, my friend.
But so this goes on for a few minutes, until eventually I set the sword back to Krava. Say, thank you. The research is successful, and he takes up the swords that he put down on the ground, and now he walks with the two scimitars. Or scimitars? Is that what it is? Yeah. And he has them unsheathed, and he just continues walking.
I thought we had a lovely morning.
He's found the rage I have. The one of a barbarian.
Oh, it's that time of the month. Well, on our way.
I shoot at you. I swear. Flailing my
I'm
arm.
seeing a bit more red than some.
I didn't realize.
Alright, so continuing along. Is anybody else doing anything while you're walking?
No, I'm just.
And we just all strip naked and start swinging out the field.
Galvan is, he told me before the game you were gonna, start sort of acting like the guy in the stone armor, getting into character, learning your new actor feat.
You guys might see Gallivan just start to kind of make himself more stoic and seem less responsive, more like we might have found the man when we first met him and started fighting him. Just very almost robotic and automatonic in movement, and just walking with a bit less of the Gallivan kind of peppiness and more of a deadpan warrior. I also take out a bag of scraps that you have, because I know we spoke about your spells in the morning. Do you think you could fix this? It was the man's helmet.
I can do what I can.
Thank you.
And I cast mending on them.
Alright, so over the course of the next minute or two, you start fitting pieces together and speaking in Celestial as you move your hands around it, and the little pieces of stone and dust begin fitting back together. There are some little chips out of it that got left behind that you weren't able to pick up. So you can still sort of see the cracks around the mask, but for the most part, it's all fitting back together.
And I grabbed the guy's weapon, and I forget what it's called.
It's a Morningstar.
It is a
I
Morningstar.
have a Morningstar.
Oh, you have a Morningstar?
No,
Yeah.
you have
The stone one.
the stone one? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you have the Morningstar. May I see that?
Yeah. Here.
Thank you.
I pull out my greatsword. Wait, I'm just walking. It's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Jonathan,
Yes.
it's not perfect, but I did what I could.
Thank you. And I take the helmet and put it on and take the Morningstar in my hand.
Jarvis.
So,
Anybody need a shield?
I'm Stone Man.
I'm always stoned now.
Oh.
I make that one last comment and let out a laugh before I go back to being stoic.
A loud, audible grunt comes from Kami.
Oh, I'm laughing at it. So.
All right.
All right.
That's Scalaman's actions.
Anyone else doing anything particular?
No.
No? Alright.
I put my
So,
shield back.
as the sun begins to rise into a noonish position, you are also rising above one of the larger hills. At the crest of the second day of your 4-day, assumedly, travel, you begin to hear shouting from the other side and various busy thudding of wood, people moving around.
Friends. These could be our foes, they could not be. Perhaps it's best to investigate first.
I ready 2 darts.
I already two hand axes.
You two seem to be the best at doing this kind of thing. Go bounty hunt.
Okay.
As long as there's a prize afterwards.
Hopefully.
Can we see who's, or is it just farther up?
You're almost over the top of the hill, and you've just started hearing the shouting.
Gallivan just kind of gets stealthy as much as he can.
Right? Stealth check.
So check.
With
Yeah.
disadvantage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Oh wait, that was a 15.
Natural 20.
17.
Alright, so Galvan tries to hunker down, but you are realizing that you're also in plate armor, and this armor specifically was not designed to bend down as much. The two brothers are stealthily crouching along the hill as Galvan just sort of leans over a bit, coming up over the other side.
What are you doing? Sneaking.
What you see before you is a larger campsite. There are a few tents still up, but some of the men are packing them up.
What time is it? It's still
It's
night?
about noon.
Okay.
There's maybe a little more than half a dozen people down there. There is one in a chain shirt that's directing people in various directions. He has a quarterstaff in his hand and is pointing in various directions. On either side of him, there is a shirtless man with ragged hair holding a shield and a sawtooth sword. And next to him is a similar woman with sort of dreadlocked, tied back ponytail, a shield in one hand, and a similar sawtooth sword. Not wearing a shirt, she has kind of a fishnet covering her chest area. And there are various other mostly shirtless men. A few of them are wearing loose-fitting, like the poet shirts upstairs. All moving around crates and packing up tents as the man in the chain shirt is calling out, "All right, pack up. We have to head on west."
I stole my hand axes.
Can we all hear this?
Still correct.
Wait, can I see if any of them are any of them wearing like masks or anything like the other people?
Also, can we all hear them?
You two stayed behind?
I was behind him.
Oh, did you roll a stealth check?
No.
Roll a stealth check.
Can't be bad.
Are you
Can't be as bad as what he rolled.
Natural one.
And Joel, what are you doing?
I stayed back because Jarrell's humble enough to know.
You can get Camden to make a stealth check.
than me.
Jarrell knows that he
8?
specifically are not good. He's not good at stealth.
I was directly behind him, though.
You managed
I'm
to
staying back, though.
hide a little bit more. So yeah, and what were you looking for? You looking for the map?
Can I see, is this so we see just people in poet shirts, sawtooth swords?
They're mostly in loose-fitting or not a whole lot of clothing in general.
They're tribal.
Make a perception check.
Can I?
Where's my dice?
Can I help him?
Anyone up there looking
We have
can make
similar
their own
dice.
perception check.
Yeah, I got mine. So I can make a perception. Oh
Natural
shit!
20.
Natural 20.
I got a 4 plus.
Hey,
And
I got a
8.
21.
An 8. 21. Naturally.
I got a 7.
21.
21.
So, 21.
No, 21.
21. Natural 20.
8.
8. So you two are crouching down. There's a bit of grass in the way. You can't really tell. But the fishnet-covered woman turns around, and you can see printed on her shield is this symbol.
Close enough to the other one.
As she looks up at you and sort of raises her shield hand to the man with the quarterstaff and the chain shirt, and he sort of looks up at you also, and the shirtless man notices, and they're all just
Who
staring
were
at
they
him.
looking at?
You.
Me?
Both
Oh,
of
but
you.
I thought I stayed
I
stayed
take
behind.
the feather
I
guild.
thought you were stealthing.
Yeah, I was stealthing. I was trying to stealthily stay behind. I ducked down. I mean,
But
if-
you were looking at them.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could hear them, but no, that's cool.
Oh, all right.
I take the feather gale ring and
Then
I
never mind.
stuff
They
it in
don't
my
see
boot.
Okay, they don't see me?
If you're staying behind and just listening,
Yeah, no, I was just keeping an ear
then
out.
you just heard what they were.
I think I know what's going on
They-
here.
So they don't see anything.
They're just still attending to their business instead.
I break my stealth
Same.
and walk down the trail
I follow
and
him.
try to greet myself. Try to greet them.
Yes. Prophet's following.
All right, now they see you. At this point, the three there.
I motion to you
The
two.
man with the quarterstaff raises it and shouts, "Ah!" And the 5 other men moving things around turn and look. You notice now that they have sashes tied around their waists, each with a scimitar slipped into it, and they are all putting whatever they're doing down and coming together in the group. I'm gonna move.
I'm going
These
to
people.
switch from equipping the Morning Star to actually no. I'm gonna keep the Morning Star out. Never mind. Disregard.
We're gonna kill you.
Out of
I'm gonna
character.
just so that you guys have something to look at.
Yeah, this is the water chart.
Out of character, I think it's a water tribe
I think so too.
because if that symbol is any indication, that those like we know that they're like bad Earth people or whatever. From what we know, these guys may be water because they have shark teeth weapons.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm guessing.
And
I'm
also
guessing
they're
they
fish.
bitches.
They're
But
fish netting and
I-
stuff.
Find out if they like the stone people first, and then I can come in. I can still hear everything that's going
Maybe
on.
they hate the
Let's
stone
just
people.
not
Well,
talk.
if that's the case, I
Let's
don't wanna
not talk
fucking
about
get up.
the Feathergales or the Stone People.
Well,
You should mention something about that because I need to know if I can stand up.
because
You're
if I
in the
sta-
stone armor.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot.
Well, if they like the stone people, then I can walk down and we'll be chill.
No, I don't
if
think.
they've been attacked by the stone people.
Okay, and then be
shit.
like, so we got a guy.
They won't trust us then.
Be like, we got a guy. We just killed a bunch of fucking people. We're about to go infiltrate their base. I don't know. Or don't tell them the truth. I can't lie to people.
Is that
so
alright
you
for
guys do
how
the
close
talking.
you want to be, or do you
Yeah.
want to be further away?
They have a pretty small. Is 5 feet each.
Each square is 5 feet, yeah.
Okay, so they have a fairly decent sized camp.
Each
We're
of
gonna
these
have
larger
that.
squares are tents, and then there are boxes and chests scattered around.
Good day.
The one in the chain shirt is the one who apparently seems to be the leader, and he sort of crosses his arms, holding his quarterstaff. What brings you to these parts?
Passing through. And you are?
I am Tamalar.
Call me Sheena. This is my brother.
Krava.
Let me just look up a bit of their roleplay information.
This is my brother.
We mean no harm.
Okay. Then you'll be fine moving right along.
Yes, it would seem so. We have no problem or quarrel with you.
What exactly are you people? As a group? Tribe? Nomadic? Anything?
We work for Jolliver out of the Riverguard Keep.
Riverguard.
Can I roll a knowledge check for Riverguard or Caliber?
I mean, you would know the Order of the Gauntlet has told you about Riverguard Keep. That's
Okay.
one of your plot book things.
Okay. Which keep is that? Is that?
Riverguard Keep.
River?
Yeah, but I'm saying
What-
like, what was the plot hook? Is that the
You
that was
were-
the keep that I was supposed to maybe sneak into?
Yeah.
That all the bad people are in?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna stand up yet, but I'm probably gonna stand up soon. We're gonna kill these people.
I don't know that yet. I'm talking to them.
No. I know you guys don't.
I was opinion.
I look at you. Whatever you guys are saying, I say it very quietly. They're just we're probably going to kill all these people.
Is it just the two of you here?
No,
No.
we have a couple of our friends coming down from the hill
And,
themselves.
and a horse.
Whatever fort they have,
Well,
they've been causing
move
trouble.
right along then.
They're not good people.
You wouldn't mind me asking the symbol? I've seen that before.
What is going on?
Well, one like it.
Similar.
Oh, happy.
Yes, on marauders. Not very nice people.
The man with the quarterstaff sets it down and turns over to the man next to him.
You know, whispering does give me some caution.
I
to
believe they
take
call it
with me.
heebie-jeebies.
Scuba doo.
Let's listen more. I've got a plan.
He pulls up a water skin and just drinks from it silently.
Well, it's quite an awkward conversation we're having. We're just
So, do you not know what the symbols stand for? Maybe a triangle with a line through the middle of it. They were on the Marauders. That weren't very nice.
Are you affiliated with them?
Are you very parched, sir?
I have some water myself if you would like it.
I can offer you my own.
Did you steal it from that shark
I
that you
can drink it. And
did you
prove
have
to
a
it's
sword
not
of?
poison.
What languages do I know?
This is very one-sided, sir.
do you even speak common?
He just did.
Ah, yes, I forgot.
Ah.
Yeah.
I just scratch my forehead like, this is awkward.
Are we playing Yahtzee? Guess who?
What are your passive perceptions?
I'm also gonna do something.
Perception.
On my signal.
+4.
You know what?
Plus
Make my
1.
face boom. And can't you
All right. You both see as the woman beside
multiple
you
times you can have 3
puts
of it.
is putting her sword in her shield hand and is being handed a javelin.
All right. I want you to change my eyes to vivid.
I think that's close enough.
What you doing, Galavan?
We're coming up with a plan.
Oh, you guys are whispering to each other?
Yeah, this is actually in character. Like we're we're talking about religion-y stuff.
Darrell was beginning to get uneasy. Sitting on
All
right. So
I take out both of my darts as a readied action, but behind my back.
All right, make a stealth for a sleight of hand check.
go first.
This is
because
kind of
you
like-
cast that.
Okay.
17.
Yes, Galavan?
Richter
So-
needs to do something.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Yeah?
I don't know how to pronounce this exactly.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. I want to make Galafan's eyes red. I want to make the ground tremble, and I want to make his voice 3 times as loud. Which it says I can have 3 active for a 1 minute
Can we
effect.
make a
Alright.
check to not flinch?
So
Yeah, you guys don't know about this happening.
No.
Yeah.
So
We have to
So it
make a check.
says it says his voice is gonna boom up to 3 times as loud as normal.
who recognizes his voice? Then?
Say something we would know. Scuba doo.
Scuba doo.
And it says you can,
That's just a
Oh yeah, they don't know we're affiliated yet.
Yeah, no.
yeah, it says you can cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute.
Are you wearing the
Fucking
helmet
take
now?
advantage of it.
Yeah, he is.
Come up and we'll act like we don't know who you are.
All right. So, as he's doing this, I'm going to let the earth shake for a few moments. You know,
I look at
to give
Alright,
it dramatic
so
effect.
The people around you are all getting their balance as the earth around them trembles a
I'm
bit.
looking around. I look at Kami.
I want to,
Make a scene.
real quick, I'm going to cast...
I can grapple the man.
Don't. We'll lay into one of them.
Just like
I'm going to come over the hill, and I'm going to slowly and deliberately walk as I climb the hill. And in common, I stand up and I stare at all of them, and I say, "This is the day of your doom. This is the day of woe." And I take my mace, and I raise it towards the sky, and I'm going to use command. I want to first, if I can, I want to roll an intimidation check for everything I'm doing on everybody. You guys know who I am, but
Yeah.
I want to do it on that. And then after I do that, I want to try to say a verbal and use a command spell on the guy with the chain shirt, if I can.
So make an intimidation check with advantage first.
Jarrell has something to
Or
say.
normally, because you're exhausted.
Jarrell has something to say. Wait.
Yeah, what's
If it has
up,
something-
And what are you doing?
Darrell would use prestidigitation to make a red light behind him.
God damn.
Does that make
This is very good.
advantage?
Nope.
Oh.
You got this.
What does inspiration allow you to do again?
Give yourself advantage.
Do I have to determine that before my roll?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to give myself inspiration. I have 3 inspiration left. Come on, buddy. 13 plus 5, so 18.
Alright. So.
Thanks, Joe. You real G. You know what's going on.
My man, Jari
18,
Eels.
Uh-huh.
I know it's a ruse.
My
because it's
man,
common.
Jarrell and DeGeneres.
Grapple a weapon from somebody.
Yeah, so disarm.
Disarm and pick
We're about to
myself.
fuck these people up.
The guy in the quarterstaff is some kind of spellcaster, I'm guessing.
And then after that, I'm gonna try to
So he'll die the easiest.
cast
I'd
command.
like to note that I picked up
But he's
Polearm
interrogating
Master.
target.
Oh, you did?
Is it what?
He's
Oh,
interrogation target.
That's pretty cool. With your quarterstaff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
do 2 attacks now.
But he know the most.
Very cool.
And if
You're-
somebody just
remember
gets
how
close
far
to
you
me,
are from
I
them.
can attack them.
That's awesome. That's
I am-
right.
My plan.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna
awesome.
lay
All
into
right.
the lady.
So,
Okay, so what happens?
all of the general people behind them with their scimitars sort of pale and go wide-eyed. Some of them are still shaking after the ground has stopped. The man with the quarterstaff in front also has sort of frozen in his place for a moment. The 2 warriors on either side of him, however, are not seemingly affected by this, and the woman who was just handed a javelin is going to throw it at you. And you come up to
Can I speak my command spell?
yes.
All right. So I want to tell the woman with the javelin to grovel. I
You
speak
were
in
pointing
common.
at the guy with the
Oh yeah. No.
quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Then I'll do it at the guy with the quarterstaff. I'm gonna tell him to grovel.
Where's-
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw against my spell DC, which is 13.
Wisdom save.
Against my spell DC.
I'm just checking time.
Well, he rolled a 13.
Oh shit.
So
That's all right. But they're all scared.
he's still scared. Yes. And she, I'm gonna pull out different dice now,
Dice.
is going to make her attack roll against you. And then Tommy has a readied action.
Oh, is this combat starting?
Yeah. She's throwing her javelin.
Does she know we're with them?
Well, she's throwing her javelin up at the elevated Galavan right now. Where is she?
Fuck it.
She's here.
Let's kill him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You might be able to save it because they don't know.
You're
mean, you
just
could try
out
to
of range,
hide,
so she gets disadvantage.
I think-
Otherwise, that would have hit you.
Oh.
I'm already there, threat.
18 to hit.
All right. Nope.
No, against your plate armor. Plate armor AC is 18.
Yep, and I have a shield.
God damn it. God damn it.
It is such a calamity.
So as you're speaking out your spell, pointing your sword or your finger?
My morning star.
Your morning star of stone down. As you're pointing your sword down at
My morning star.
Your morning star, right. Down at the leader of them all, the dreadlock ponytailed woman throws a javelin at you, which you quickly bring up your shield to knock aside. And Kami, you have a readied action?
Yeah.
For your 2 darts? Or
Yeah.
daggers?
Both darts. And at this time, Kami just looks like, rock on. And he throws a both.
I love it.
What's
He
good?
throws-
What's good?
What's good?
I
And
don't
he
think
throws,
darts are light, right?
Yeah.
they're finesse weapons too. So he throws both of them aiming at the lady with the javelin.
Alright. What's the range on a dart? 5, 10, 15, 20. You're probably going to have disadvantage.
You
I
can
think it's
walk up
30
there.
feet.
Walk up
It's 30 feet.
It's 30?
Yeah, it's
Alright.
30.
Cool. Make 2 attack rolls.
A 1. That's a 6 plus 6, 12.
First one does not hit.
18, 24.
24 hits. So she's throwing her javelin. You throw one dart at her, which brings up her shield to knock aside, but the other one slips past. Roll your damage.
8 damage.
8 damage to that one.
And then can I take out my weapons as, like, at the end of that, or?
Alright. What can I do?
No, that will be on your turn.
Ah.
Alright. Roll initiative.
Where do we begin?
I
The
still have nothing to draw.
bestsellers die at the end
yeah.
of the show.
18.
18 as well.
I'm trying to decide.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make
decide.
sure which dice is...
18.
Alright, so
16.
you then me.
trying to decide which dice I should use.
I'd let you go.
Just roll one.
Eh.
The point is randomization.
17!
Okay.
Oh, wait, 21 actually, because of initiative. Initiative? 4.
Wait, do we add our proficiency bonus to our initiative?
You add your dexterity bonus. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Sheet is so
Plus
messed
4.
up.
If you ever need it, Albert is almost the same.
I have 16.
Okay, how steep was that cliff that they went down to go talk to the people?
About a 20 or 30 angle degree.
Can we just make
like, how high
Camden's
was
voice, Camden's
What do
voice
you
red
mean?
and her eyes
Like-
red?
These
So
guys,
we just
they
have a
just
demon
kind of
horde.
walked down. It's not
What
like
the
a
fuck
steep
was all these
cliff or anything.
demons?
Course of
like
the
10 feet
apocalypse.
up, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm the prince of the apocalypse.
What did you roll?
I didn't roll. Let me.
I'm just gonna try to
Should we
instill
let them
fear in
come
them.
close or attack them?
Plus 1.
Alright, so you and Krava roll.
I
the
know
same
what
thing.
I'm going to do.
So
I can
me and
throw
Cole need to.
my hand
Cole,
out.
re-roll.
Alright.
5, 10.
Wait, do we have advantage?
Why?
Yeah.
Cole goes.
Wait, do we have advantage?
What I'm
No.
gonna
On
do.
what?
No, we don't.
Oh,
we had reroll.
because people were all re-rolling. I was just wondering.
No, they rolled the same thing.
I didn't roll yet.
I was just wondering. People were angry and they were rolling. Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's up?
So Kami is first. Nice.
I know what I'm
Kami
gonna...
stops and drinks from his water skin.
So,
Next.
Jarell, is that light following me?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's behind you.
I know what I'm gonna do
Like
next
it's like
turn.
it's like angled low,
Are you
like,
riding on Camden still?
like
by the
at
way?
your ass. So the light's shining up this way, and it's like blood red light.
Oh, I'm so ready for what I'm gonna do.
You still in Camden?
Yeah, I'm still in Camden.
I'm so ready.
I'm gonna
Um,
punch somebody second.
Consensus of the room. Am I waiting till you guys get down here, or are you guys already technically down?
I'm at the
They're
top
there.
of the hill.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're like right next to us.
Oh,
We're,
okay.
we're behind the rise of the hill, though.
Are we
I'm
all-
at the very top. They're behind.
We taking distance, or
Yeah.
are we?
I can throw
You guys do whatever you want. I know exactly what
I
I'm
say you
doing.
flank them.
You can take the dash action
Well, I don't want to dash that. That would give them.
Yeah.
No,
if you're around.
I just don't want them.
It's like giving them a turn, Solange.
Just everybody come and support me because I don't want to be the only one there.
I'll be
I need healing.
I just say we
That's
should
my
come-
main.
I'm just saying like it'd be better in a formation. But
Bill's
that's
here.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'll move this out of the way.
as long as you're there, because you've got your protection. That's all I need.
You're gonna.
Bump, bump, bump. What you doing, Kami?
You got
Okay.
a healer too, man.
Yeah, I know.
You got
I got you. I need my supports. That's why.
Don't worry.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Why would you wait?
Because then you
5, 10,
can go. Oh, well,
15.
okay, 15. While this is happening, dual scimitars,
Mhm.
and I'm going to take both of them and try to slash this guy in the stomach.
Both at the guy with the quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. 2 attacks.
Do I roll for both of them? Yeah, I haven't used 2 weapons before.
The attack rolls will be the same. The damage will be different.
It's... Does anyone else see this? It's laying like...
Oh.
That's a 9 though. Oh,
it's
11. Never finished rolling.
That's a 17. And that's a 21.
Both of them hit.
Okay, and they're both d6 of damage. One does 7 damage, one does 9 damage. So 16 altogether.
I'm gonna freak the fuck out of these people. Who's next in initiative?
Alright, you run up and with 2 scimitars slash them Ninja Gaiden across this guy's stomach, slashing into between the chinks of the chain shirt that he's wearing. A little bit of metal linkage falls off, and he's bleeding from his stomach.
What's good?
Richter.
Oh, Victor delayed his turn. Or
Yeah.
did you still do
Oh.
It says
it? Okay.
Galavan.
So, first of all, as my bonus action, I'm going to use my Azamar feature and I'm going to scream in agony as I sprout wings and start to fly, and just further try to intimidate
heavy
these
armor?
people. Yeah, there's
What?
there's
That's
no.
so cool.
That's
Sorry.
So my eyes are still glowing, and now I'm flying, which I get 30 feet of movement. I'm going to fly 25 feet, and I am now above Kami, floating about 5 feet above him. And then as my action, I'm going to cast the Bless spell. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. So I'm going to choose to bless Kami, Krava, and Richter.
Is Richter within range? What's your range?
30 feet. Yeah.
He's not within range.
Wait.
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Fuck. Then I'm going to bless Kami, Krava, and myself.
Okay.
And that's my action. So now the next time you guys make an attack or an ability check for up to like 1 minute, or as long as I maintain concentration on this, you can one time roll a d4 and add that to the check.
and that's your whole action. That's your whole turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
What do you roll as for initiative?
15, then rerolled. Isn't it?
So you know.
Yeah.
He's on top of Cam,
Oh, hi.
Nice to meet you.
trying to get away
Just
so
put him
that
on the same square.
he can hang on the same spot.
There we go.
Cool.
There, he's there. I don't have pieces to elevate yet.
I'm gonna Spider-Man kiss you.
So that's what Galavan does.
Mm-hmm.
How long are you delaying your turn, Richter?
Just until after him.
Okay.
Alright.
If you'd have just let him go first, you could have blessed him.
Yeah. Yes. Oops.
Go up here right to the top. And since he's in the air, do I have a direct line of sight? Is this the guy with the quarterstaff?
No, the one
No,
with the course.
this one is the one that actually has the staff.
So Kami's
okay.
in front.
Yeah, and I already damaged him, so.
Okay, so then the person who's directly in front, because as I came up here, I wanted to pull out my, what is it, my crossbow?
Okay.
My one-handed crossbow. But before I do that, I want to cast magic missile on him.
Ooh.
All right. So
Wow.
you cast all 3 bolts on him.
Yes.
Roll your damage, I guess.
Alright.
Magic missile headed for the quarterstaff guy.
Wow, that's gonna do a ton of damage. That's a lot of damage!
2, 3, 4. So 7,
And
8,
then-
9, and then plus 3.
So 12.
12. And on top of that, after I do that, I want to use my bonus action to shoot a bolt at him too.
Can't.
I can't?
I don't know how you would.
He has a.
I have a bonus action of
All right,
it's
because you're
part of
a
his-
warcaster.
yeah.
Cool.
All right, shoot your bolt.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
That guy's gonna die. He's the leader.
Remember when they wanted to play coy?
7,
And we're
8,
being
9, 10,
bitches?
11.
11 does not hit.
You need to interrogate.
So as you shoot a bolt,
lady.
as these 3 magical displacing the visuals of the air around them, darts of force just shoot around and smash into this guy. The man to his left tries to put out a shield, but the darts just stop and go around it and hit the guy anyway. But the crossbow slams into it and bounces off.
They think they're gonna be bitches.
Now-
There's protection.
It is his turn. Whew.
Is he rethinking his life choices?
He's just gonna be like, we can talk about this.
Is
I'm
he-
sorry I was so
is
rude
he-
to you guys before drinking water.
Is he at disadvantage because he's scared?
I forget what the effects of frightened are.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack. rolls,
Galavan.
while the source of fear is within sight. Cannot move towards the source of fear.
You protect me from 5 feet above me, right? Hey, now I have
As long as they're within 5 feet, so I can fly down.
and it's +2 that you're giving me to AC. Or what's your protection do?
protection. If somebody attacks you and I'm near, I can use my reaction, and it's disadvantage on their attack roll against you.
Oh, okay. I thought you gave me...
Galavan, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
As this man points his quarterstaff up at you. As he stumbles back in fear.
Does he have
also.
disadvantage?
He's not doing anything that he gets
okay.
disadvantage on.
18.
18
Very wise 18-year-old.
will succeed. Probably, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, it succeeds. You feel sort of a tiredness to your mind for a minute, and you shake your head and wake yourself back up as you felt your body get tired for a second also.
I've dealt with Cthulhu. I don't need you.
The two
What you gonna
warriors on either side are going to come up on either side of... it's not their turn.
Which one was hit?
Never mind. It's all of the other guys' turn first. And,
There's a lot of them.
I'm not even in rage yet.
5, 15, 20. Neat. And then that one's 15, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 5, 15, 20, 30, 5,
I do have
10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 15.
What does Word of Radiance do?
Huh?
What does Word of Radiance do?
It's like a explosion around you,
That's right.
but in a 5 feet from you. Like
Yeah, I guess directly.
All of the other fighters around you are pulling out their swords, but they're all keeping an eye on Galavan and maintaining their distance away from him as he floats, flapping
As
his
I'm just
wings
floating above you.
with his menacing aura and all.
what's good?
Then the two warriors on either side are going to come up beside Kami and attempt to fuck his shit up.
Aren't they gonna be pissed when they just find out I'm a cynical 18-year-old? I'm just
They're
an
not gonna
angsty
find out,
teen.
though.
I have my new scimitars. I'm ready to do this.
I'm gonna
I'm
take
like
somebody-
Genji up in here.
Taking somebody's
Look at me,
weapon
I'm a
away.
samurai.
Cuts off my own arm.
Oh,
Ev-
their shields, by the way, are giant crab shells
Yeah, the water tribe.
More like crap shells. I hope they heard me say that.
with the logo.
They are now
printed on them.
intimidated.
They're like,
Yeah, it's like
oh,
this.
God.
Ow.
He called us crap.
I have the crabs now. I gotta go home.
And they're both going to swing their swords at Kami.
Is
Kami,
there-
are you wearing your armor?
No. I
Nice
dropped it
protection.
off and left it at home.
The underlings are doing it?
These two.
Scared.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm going to use my reaction to impose disadvantage on one of their attacks. Whoever looks like they have more health.
They both look exactly the same.
Okay,
Didn't that
then
one lady get
just one of them.
You
stabbed? though?
pick the male because you don't treat women like a threat.
Didn't
Yeah,
that
and the
one
fir-
lady get stabbed though?
I threw my dart
Alright,
at
so the
one
man
lady.
is going to attack with disadvantage first, I guess.
Yeah. So she already has like a dart in her stab.
Oh,
in her
which
chest.
is
Get stabbed.
So that is a 12 to hit Kami.
17. You gotta beat that. So I just.
And the other one
Which that was me helping.
That was,
gets a 21.
that's hit.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Come hit my ass.
I'll throw a dart at you.
Where is this?
Shield.
I'm gonna say
She's my kill.
You gotta yell it.
Purple-headed love the
Oh,
dart.
he's right there.
hey, he threw a purple-headed love dart.
Why can't I kill it? I just want to take your weapon from her.
Can
I
my
got
dart-
stabbed with a purple-headed love dart.
Can my darts be
What?
nice?
That's what they call it. They don't fucking say that.
So you take 9 points of slashing damage as she swings the sword into your back as you look over at the one to your right as Galavan swings down his shield in a little flip, I guess, to block.
Like a barrel roll.
That gets your attention, and she's able to swing her sword into your back scraping across the edge, the shark teeth embedded into the sword dig into your back and then rip out again.
I'm very angry now.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
And remember, you guys still have those D4s from your bless feature.
Okay. I know exactly what I'm going to do now. Thanks.
So,
I'm gonna
it
hit somebody
comes
in the
back
head.
to Kami.
Wait, it's not my turn yet. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
Jarrell, you were supposed to be before them.
I was supposed to be
your
before
name
them.
there.
I'm before he
It's
is.
Krava,
And Krava
why are you
goes
guys...
Wait, did
We
you
didn't
write
know
down
the
their
order.
initiative?
They're here. Yeah, I didn't see them at all.
Krava and Jarell just tuned out for a
Krava could
second.
have came up and protected me.
Nope, it's over. Go, Krava and
Okay.
Jarrell.
I turn around before your turn while she hit me, and I'm like, mine.
She won her weapon.
I'm
What?
going-
Does she have a weapon?
They
Or
both
she
have, like,
They both have
teeth.
shark tooths embedded swords.
Okay, well
Her weapon is her
I
can-do
go into
personality.
is a rage causing things free action. Or is it?
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Hmm.
It's a rage.
Yep.
Dumb. Okay. Well. Okay. So, I rage. I pull out my longsword, and I run up to. Boom! 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 Dude, I want to kill her.
Come on, go on. You know what? Whatever.
Kill the little ones.
They're all little. I'll stand here so they can all.
No.
No.
Focus on the big guys. We'll
Where's the
take
big
care of
guys?
the three
These
there.
three are the main guys.
Is he down?
That's
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 Galvan.
me.
Oh, yeah.
He's flying.
He's there flying above.
Well,
Go
I'm just
ahead
gonna-
and kill her.
I'm gonna go hit her.
Just hit her in the back of the head.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna hit her with my.
Oh, she was the damaged one.
Great
Hit with
sword.
the dart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With great sword. And reckless attack.
Okay.
12, 14 plus 7, is that? I don't know,
21.
21.
Hit.
Hit for
21.
4,
Oh my god.
10, 15, 16, 17.
As you run up alongside, seeing her with her sword embedded in Kami's back, you go into a rage that your
yelled at
brother has been harmed, and you run forward and cleave her head from her body.
Well,
Shit.
she's
I
dead.
look at him, I'm like, them!
And then Jarrell.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait till my turn.
So,
I don't know why I skipped you guys. I had you written.
think we should probably discuss my feat. I have polearm master, so that means that when someone's close to me, in range of my quarterstaff, it invokes an attack of opportunity, so I can hit them. But does that count as a bonus action? Because
It counts as
Train
a
Megan out there.
reaction.
counts as a reaction.
Not train me. Hannah.
That makes sense because it's your attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. So if I ride Camden next to them, would that count as them? They would be in range of my quarterstaff, so that would be an attack of opportunity.
You should get a spear.
No.
Okay.
They have to enter your range. not you.
So that's your perch you.
Okay. That was what I was confused about.
We should get you a spear.
Do they have a
Or like a... Wait, what
I
is
don't
He's
think
not
I'm
skilled with
proficient
spears.
with spears.
He's got quarterstaff proficiency.
Yeah. But you can teach... Somebody can teach you how to be proficient in something, right?
Does the horse get it?
That's my question to you the
If it
other
was
day. I don't think you
intelligent.
ever gave me an answer.
Okay.
Can you teach... Can somebody
I
teach
told you I was going to look at it.
Okay.
Mulder was an MVP.
And I
Because
didn't.
if
So,
he could,
there.
then you could get a lance, and that's a
Lance name
D12,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
and then there you go.
I don't think lances
So,
count for
what you doing?
for it though.
Me
What's good?
or him? What's good? What's good?
Um,
What's good?
Come on.
So
I like you again.
I'm going to. Joel will. Let's see.
Here I come with the crimson chain.
5.
Don't you have like
That's 10.
Oh, it's 10. Well,
5, 10, 15, 25. Where are you going?
Camden has a range of 60. I'm gonna go like right here.
There.
And then Jarrell is going to cast I'm going to use one of my sorcery points to use Twin Spell. And I'm going to do a double Witch Bolt on both of those guys.
Wait,
On which ones?
Both of the targets in front of us?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, those guys.
Very
These
nice.
two?
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is
The two regulars?
Yeah.
The normies? Cool.
Let me deduct that point.
Blue and red.
Lady in red.
Lady in red.
So, make your attack rolls for each of them.
Look at that flesh.
Pink.
Pink and palm. Hello, little Fluttershy.
3 plus... So that's... 6.
Not gonna hit. How is it only a 6?
Well, I used my charisma.
Plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
It's an 8. Still doesn't hit, but just don't
still
short sell
good.
yourself.
Good to know.
It's closer.
For the
it's
next
closer.
roll.
So... 12... 14.
That one will hit.
Yee.
The blue skeleton.
Okay. And that is...
Red skeleton's too famous.
1d12.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Why you didn't get hit? I thought you were on my side more so.
Well, it hit.
1.
Hey, but it does automatic damage next time.
Yeah.
A small crackle of electricity bursts out of whatever appendage or tool you want to
My
use.
thing is...
Your fingers.
Well, actually, no, it's my quarterstaff because that's my arcane.
All right,
focus.
holding up the quarterstaff like a jousting lance, pointing it out as a few crackles of purple electricity spark forward. One just barely missing one of the bandits around you, and another gripping a very thin line of electricity coursing through his body, dealing 1 point of electric damage. Anything else you're doing?
Can I do anything else?
I
If you
don't
have
know.
any bonus actions.
No, they're not in my range of my quarterstaff. I don't think so. It's not like I could use a bonus action to swack them.
Yeah. So back to Kami.
Kami, because he's pissed off that the first kill, the kill that he called was taken, he procs into a combined fighting style and barbarian rage, which means I will get +5 HP, so temporary HP, plus advantage on attack rolls, plus damage, plus all the stuff you get for rage.
Okay.
And you have bless.
Did you rage and
fighting style.
those are both bonus actions, aren't they?
Yeah. Can you only do one, or
You can only do one bonus action. Yeah.
I thought you told when I asked you about this.
You did not ask me about.
I did ask you about this
I
last
remember never hearing
Choose
about this.
one.
Man.
Be a barbarian or a samurai. You can't do both.
Like yesterday was the first time I even
That was
heard
the
about
one.
you being a
Do
barbarian.
the barbarian. That's the one you're like in right now.
Yeah. Well, I guess so.
You still have bless anyway.
Wait,
You're
so
good.
I don't get advantage.
Then take the
It's
samurai.
fine.
Yeah, you do.
That's
You
for
get
my barbarian
advantage,
rage.
and they get advantage on you.
That's reckless attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's why I'm not doing. I'm gonna step up to this guy and slash him with my scimitars, trying to just decapitate him.
Now you're still here, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Um,
I'm still floating.
Ah, sorry, microphone.
yeah. So I went into barbarian rage. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the rules for that. Okay. First one is a 12. Second one is a 13.
Second one hits.
Okay. 8 damage for the scimitar.
And there's no bonuses added to the second attack.
I get
Except
+2 damage.
The rage bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
the
10.
strength bonus. So what's that?
10 damage.
How? It's D6.
D6
Plus 2.
plus 6.
No, you don't add your strength or dexterity to the second attack of a dual wield.
You don't have that?
No.
Okay, well then, I did not know that. So, well, problem for that.
So, 4?
Yeah.
Okay. To the...
I'm not informed of this.
Read the rules, guys. Okay, so second attack, slashing across his face now as he's stumbling backwards in fear of both Galavan and the man trying to murder him in a vicious fury.
Before my turn's done, I throw away the useless scimitars now because they're useless, and take out my longsword and go for an attack on him with my action surge.
Okay, yes.
So,
The action surge will also give you another bonus action, so you could do your samurai thing.
well, now I activate my samurai thing.
Aha!
There you go. You find the loophole.
That's an 18 plus a ton of stuff.
Yeah, it's...
But, no, I didn't get advantage critical. So, that's longsword. D8. 7 damage. 15.
We gotta leave somebody alive.
As you now pull out your longsword and slash it wildly across, you actually slash across his face. Blood drips into his left eye. You can see a little bit of cartilage and bone across his forehead that has been from the flesh that's been cleaved away by your sword. And he's very shaken.
To say the least.
Maybe we should not interrogate the guy that's had part of his brain removed.
Richter.
I thought it was him.
Well, you just said you delayed your action. You guys rolled and then... Alright,
You can go first.
I'm switching you. Fine.
Read the rules, Jonah.
Galvan.
Read the rules.
I did read the rules. These people are just telling me random things.
Alright, do you want me to go first?
I
Yeah,
cast
yeah,
Wish.
Okay. Alright, so I'm flying about 5 feet over here. That person's dead. Witch bolt. Nothing's happened with these people. How's this guy looking in terms of health?
He hasn't been hit.
He hasn't been hit, no.
At all? Didn't Richter shoot him with
There's the other one.
He hit the main guy. We were both of us were aiming for the same guy. So if you want to help, we're more than appreciated.
So I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly this way and try to fly behind him and pick him up.
Alright.
What happened to
Make
protecting me?
an athletics check.
Okay. 18, and I'm going to add my bless and make it a 22.
Alright, you start to lift him off of the ground. You can move at half speed while you're carrying him.
And I'm going to fly 15 feet in the air.
You now have a grip on this man
Why do
who
people
is flailing
stealing my
wildly.
kills?
And then,
Just look over
I can't do a bonus action. Oh no, I'm gonna interrogate him while I'm flying.
Alright.
so cool.
Like Superman.
I'm gonna wait until my next turn to say something though. I don't think he's going to try to resist too much if he's
Alright.
30 feet in the
So,
air.
ending your turn?
I'm trying to think if I have access to any bonus actions that I want to do. Just real quick. No. Okay. No, I don't. I'm good.
Alright. Now, Richter.
Okay.
Yes. Well,
Alright,
remember that it's going to be two different.
I cast
I know, but if you
Shield of Faith on Kami.
Okay.
My
So
man.
Kami has +2 to his armor class?
Yes.
And so now I have 19.
Is that a concentration spell?
Yes, it is. Up to 10 minutes.
Who are you casting it on?
Kami.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bringing your AC up.
Now a lot of...
I thought it was getting a little warm in here.
Please stop. Please
And
stop talking.
as a move action, can I put my crossbow away and take my mace out, or can I only do one?
If you do that as you're moving, then yes. Otherwise, it would be a bonus action.
Okay, then I'll do that as I'm moving, and I'll just move here.
Okay. And do the thing.
Oh, of
Did
course.
you do anything else that turn?
No, I'm done.
All right. At this point, the
Oh,
priest.
that ends your concentration on me, so my voice is no longer booming,
Nope.
and my eyes are no longer red. But now I'm carrying a man, so I think he's still afraid.
You're still flying.
I'm still in the air. Oh yeah, and your red glow went away because you cast Witchbolt.
Well, it lasts for an hour.
I thought it was with concentration.
Prestidigitation, I don't think. It's not concentration. It just lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
You still look like you have a red, glowing...
All right. So, the priest is gonna start doing crazy shit.
I will kill him with the dead body.
In the air now.
I'll drop him as a
As
reaction.
he starts
You're gonna
swinging
have to.
his quarterstaff around in circles, flailing his legs, and muttering in a language you don't recognize under his breath.
Can I say I'll drop you as a free action?
You can, and you do, and the sky darkens above you as it begins to rain heavily, as freezing rain and sleet begin pouring down on top of you. The area is now heavily obscured, which means basically you're all blinded here. And everyone concentrating on a spell right now,
Does,
so all of the spellcasters,
does Dark Vision do anything?
no.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
All spellcasters make a concentration check.
Break his neck. That's what I would do.
All spellcasters.
8.
I'm not maintaining a spell.
Bless?
Bless is action.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what you meant, right?
Was there
If-
something else that you were...
No, I'm like flying, but that's a racial thing. That's not a concentration.
Why you gotta make it a race?
I tried to cast command, but it didn't work, and that was an action anyway.
I will not come.
What did you roll?
8.
Alright, so your shield of faith dissipates as you break concentration in the cold rain. Jarrell?
Now I feel like Jonah has it up for me every time.
So what's the...
A constitution saving throw.
Oh.
You got this. If you don't feel like your die's gonna
Bless
roll well,
is a concentration spell.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, so,
Thankfully, I'm proficient in Constitution saving.
now I just took up Warcaster as my feat, which grants me advantage
14.
on damage. So am I gonna use that one, or am I just rolling normally? Because it's against damage. But
Well, you're
it's
not
also-
being damaged,
So I should just...
so I don't think that will apply. I will make sure. Go ahead and roll first.
Okay. I'll roll one die. 6. Oof.
Yeah, and you're not getting advantage.
Alright.
Your spell breaks also. None of you are blessed anymore.
14.
14. You succeed. Your witch bolt continues to shock.
Nice.
Woo.
You get to
one
roll that
damage.
this turn.
You can't see the person
You
you're
get to roll a
shocking.
d12 this turn, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know the damage changed.
You roll it each time.
Alright. So, that's going to end his turn. Prava, you are
Hello.
blinded. You can't see anyone around you.
But I noticed the person. I remembered where they were, right?
Yeah.
Even the dead body.
Yeah, the dead body. You remember the person that you just killed where they are.
There's a reason he's asking for the dead body, John.
We've had like 2 rounds since I
How
cast
much
my
would you
thing. So
count
like,
a dead
12
body
seconds
as a
left on
weapon? Like an improv weapon.
48
Like
seconds
definitely
left.
swung a dead body.
so I have 1,
A very bad, very soft
48
club.
divided by 6.
How much do they weigh?
But it's still a club, right?
It's a heavy club.
Like 140
Why didn't you get Cabin
pounds.
Brawler?
I did.
He did?
Oh, you
You
did?
Yeah.
Then he's proficient with it. For
Yeah, but it's a bad weapon.
But then I can disarm somebody and take their weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
I'll
also
try
the
that.
person you just killed with a weapon on the ground.
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take their weapon. And they gotta fight for it.
Woo wee wee! The fun police are here. Sorry.
Okay, so
Fuck
I
me,
sheathe
man.
my greatsword, grab the legs in front of me,
Okay.
and I walk over 5 feet this way, and just
the guy who's already getting
literally
shot by
in
lightning.
the- swing the dead
He's going
body
like this.
at
Alright.
the person.
Make an attack with disadvantage.
But
His
then
body
reckless
is
attacks
stiff
makes it
from
regular.
being electrocuted.
Aha! That's pretty cool.
Haha.
12 plus
7.
7.
You hit
Okay, how much does that body hit for?
1d4.
You got
That wouldn't be a
advantage.
club,
It's
Club
a dead
is
body.
1d4.
is it? Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
you'll
What about
you,
great club? They're heavy.
you might deal psychological damage in the fact that he's being hit with his dead friend.
There's a lot of cushiony flesh on the weapon that you're swinging.
True.
I mean, I guess. If we want to get
They're
technical,
140.
He still
Alright.
has his strength.
Roll your
up, doesn't
d4.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're still gonna do a ton of damage with your
And
strength.
then I can grapple them. So, 1d4.
That's true. You can do that as a bonus action
It's a
after your
triangle.
improvised
So-
attack.
Where is it? Where is it? Info. 1d4. It's 1.
It's a ridiculous premise,
Plus what?
but I love
Plus
it.
5. 6. So I swing and I hit them. And then
Yes.
You
I let go
break
of the
him with
body.
his dead friend.
Yeah.
I let go of the dead bodies. I hit them. I just let go. Can I? Do I see that? I don't see that weapon on the ground because I'm blind, right?
No. You
Okay,
don't see
cool. Do I see the person in front of me that I hit?
it. No.
No.
You hear, you maybe hear the thud. There's a lot of loud rain in your ears, though, so probably not.
So then I go in to try and grab them.
All right. Disarm is still an attack roll, so roll normally.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, then grapple them. I just want to grapple them.
Are you disarming or grappling?
If it's an attack roll, then it
Grapple
wouldn't
is
count.
also an attack check.
So it's the same.
It's a strength.
It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
it's an attack by the definition,
definition,
of game
yeah.
terms, but you're not doing damage.
Okay, so
It's just these are the types of the attack:
Yeah.
damage attack,
I go to-
disarm attack,
I
grapple
go to
attack.
disarm them.
Just breaks his
All right.
wrist by grabbing it.
So where's the d20?
It's towards your.
So
Yeah.
I roll and then add my athletics. I would.
Yes,
I'm proficient in it.
or actually,
6.
yeah.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
You reach forward and your hands slip across the metal surface of a blade in the darkness as it's covered in rain now and starting to freeze over. Oh, also, the ground is starting to freeze as well and is becoming difficult terrain.
Glad I'm flying.
Kill him so he
So,
breaks his concentration.
Well, I gotta fly 15 more feet.
Let me check.
I want to interrogate him though.
Just drop him on my sword.
I'm gonna end up dropping him on you. Is what's gonna end up happening. I feel like.
No, 'cause you're in
So,
front of
I forgot to do this, so I'll have you do it now. Make a dexterity saving throw.
me.
Yes.
Dex. Is it just boom? 8 plus. Wait for it. 3. 11.
Alright, you slip across the icy ground and fall prone as you reach out for the weapon and fall.
Shit. Okay.
So.
Deal.
Sure.
Wait, did I add the +2 from my barbarian rage?
You should have.
I didn't. I just added
How long
+5.
does Barbarian Rage last?
1, 6, 7, 8.
10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so
So that'd be 8 damage I would have done to them,
basically this entire
not 6.
counter.
Oh, 2 more damage?
Mm-hmm. Almost forgot that.
So Krava, to summarize, has picked up a body in the middle of the rain, thrown it at a person, and tried to reach out for their weapon and tripped. Then it's
Like
Jarell.
for rising revenge.
Jarell, have Camden make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
I should
But she
draw.
hasn't moved since the rain started.
It's probably start your turn.
When
in
you
the rain.
start your turn in the area.
Okay. Camden.
So you're
Got a
15
5.
feet up, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Over
Yeah.
here. 5, 10, 15,
Fighting
20,
blindly
25,
from
30, 35, 40. I should use a different marker.
This guy's not gonna like what happened. So
Just drop him and I'll swing my sword at the same time. And, like, cleave him in half.
If I had telepathy, I would do that.
This whole section, not that you know that anything outside of it is not raining.
Jeez, man.
So, what did you roll for Camden to save?
5.
5. So now you can make a dexterity saving throw to not be pinned under Camden
Oh, jeez.
as she falls over.
I just got better. Oh, that's not bad.
Or 15.
Alright, so you manage to push yourself off of Camden's back as she falls over and stay standing up. Then make a concentration check for your Witch Bolt.
Got this tray.
Is it dark right now? Like, can we not really see?
Yeah, it's complete.
Like, your vision is completely obscured by rain.
14.
Oh, okay.
Plus charisma?
Plus Constitution save.
Plus constitution save. Oh, so that's 16.
Alright, you're still maintaining your spell, so you can choose to do your damage.
A D12.
You see this line of electricity leading off into the darkness.
And then you hear, ah! 8.
For
Not
8
bad.
damage.
Hurts.
9,
Oh,
10,
that wasn't like the
11.
fun.
Plus my proficiency?
No, it's just the.
Okay, so
Yeah.
11.
Everyone needs to be.
Let's see.
You hear
It's a
and
D6. 10 feet.
Krava, you feel a body slump on top of you.
He chokes it out.
So what left do I
Is that
have
attack
to
of
do?
opportunity?
It was the action to do the damage, so you can move, I guess. Everything is difficult terrain.
And you have a bonus and a reaction.
Okay, bonus and reaction.
Which
So,
reaction isn't on your
I'm a little confused by all these figures now. I'm not sure who's actually on the ground that I can see.
These
You
two
can't
are.
see
You
anyone.
can't see anything.
I know, but I mean, like, who?
These
what?
two are not in the air. Or are in the air.
Okay.
Don't you love when a player institutes
And
fight
then
mechanics
Kami's
in your
right-
game, Jonah?
Right here.
Yeah,
And these are the other bad guys?
yeah.
Oh, okay. And I can't see anything anymore.
I can't see.
We're down to an enemy count of 5. Wait. 6.
1, 2,
Light wouldn't really do anything in this situation, right?
5,
It might. You have the
6.
cantrip.
Okay, yeah.
What cantrip?
Light.
I don't think I think light would be tramped by.
The rain.
Well, this is magical light,
Mm.
which is bright light for 20 feet and dim light for another 20 feet. When you
But it
use
says I can make it any color and I just make it black.
You son of a bitch.
Makes
Are
it
you doing
blue
anything
so
else,
no one
Ron?
can see it.
It illuminates just
Yeah.
enough to Kami where you
Um,
see like white spots all over his chest. It's like, Kami, what
If I
is that?
if I stepped this way, would I be 10 feet away from Camden at that point?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just make this light.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 10 feet away from Camden.
That would actually light up everybody.
It's not crazy.
So
You make things like the
as
Matrix.
Jarl,
You're like Daredevil.
agitated,
It's so wet.
feeling the heat of battle, he says to himself in Divine, let Bahamut's rage burn through me, and radiant consumption
Oh
comes
fuck!
over him.
Oh, it's gonna hit my
Oh, that's what you mean. Alright,
Yeah.
here, you can move another feet away from Camden's.
There we go.
You should move on your next turn.
Which
Alright.
will create light.
Disadvantage on movements.
It will create.
It
light.
will create light, and you see nothing
Yes,
around you
yes.
because
Damn
it's
it.
not darkness around
But can
you.
I see him?
You can see a glowing-ish behind you, and you can feel pain.
You can feel.
Ow! Ow!
What are
Terrell,
the
damn it! Ow!
It's his Azamar ability.
Do I
It
feel
deals
pain?
radiant damage within a certain radius.
Okay, so I feel pain too.
well,
Yes.
I have resistance to radiant damage.
Yeah. So, you'll
So
be
does
okay.
that do things on your turn or on people's turns?
So you take half damage.
It says cast.
would
which
happen.
one?
I don't think okay.
It's on the turn you cast it.
But it's resistance.
Bright light for
That's
10
still only
feet,
half?
dim for another 10 feet.
resistance is
Everything
half,
within 10
immunity is
feet of me
Okay.
takes 2 damage. Half level round up radiant damage. So that'll
Half
be
your
4.
level.
So 2
Plus 2.
plus 2.
So 4 damage.
On each of my turns, I can deal extra radiant damage to one target
Okay.
when you deal damage.
So it's just the first burst of energy that does the damage.
Mhm.
And how much is that?
Plus 2.
Yeah.
It's 4.
It's 4.
Okay.
4 damage to Krava,
Yeah, it's a good.
this guy, and Kami.
Yeah, it does barely.
And also that guy.
It doesn't break my fighting spirit.
No, that guy was
So
out.
You're just more pissed off.
I just have 1. now.
Croft has had a lot happen in the past
Extra
few
radiant
seconds.
damage equals your level once you use this swing.
You've gone down swinging.
Dead body will swing.
Uh,
It's on top of me.
that guy.
Take this guy.
Yeah, it's gonna
See if you can smell him. Where are
I
you?
remember what he was.
Just tell
All right.
Gerald to duck.
So, the
bad guy.
The bandits surround you, which were previously frightened of Galavan. The inability to see Galavan kind of neutralizes that.
I guess he's gone now.
So,
Seems not there.
they're going to move in this direction.
Wait, doesn't that give me an attack of opportunity?
If you could have seen him.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, do they have to roll for dexterity too?
Isn't there light right in front of me?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm also glowing.
Yeah, there's like glowing directly in
You could
front
have
of
seen
me.
a shadow, but I don't know if you would have known it was right in front of you. You could swing anyway.
I'll take
I guess,
that chance.
I guess we'll never find out.
The world may
Yeah,
never
this guy's
know.
gonna fall, actually.
Bow!
Well, that's why you don't get your attack.
That one's gonna succeed.
Kill the mage. Where's the mage in the
That one's gonna...
Oh yeah, I'm bringing him up another 10 feet before I drop him, because it's a d6 per 10 feet of fall damage, and right now he's only 15 feet up in the air.
Your character's
So I'm gonna bring him.
2.
No, I'm gonna bring him another 15 feet, and then he'll be 30 feet in the air.
I love this.
And then I'm gonna say bye.
Just chuck him down with more speed.
So, 2 of them are going to stumble forward. Jarrell, after this burst of light and radiant energy running through you, someone stumbles into the side of you and is going to swing at you with a scimitar. And they have disadvantage, but they already rolled a natural 1.
Attack of opportunity.
They're going to slip and fall anyway.
I also, I get an attack of opportunity
I know what
since
I'm
he's
gonna
right
do.
next to me.
Oh yeah, go ahead and get that
I know
thing.
what I'm gonna do next round.
Just drop him.
No. I'm gonna make this cool. No matter what he's gonna drop, but I'm gonna try to make it
D4
cool.
plus what?
And if it's
Your
not cool,
strength.
don't worry because you guys couldn't say
Wait,
it.
for a
Yeah.
quarter
So
staff?
I'm gonna tell you it was
Yeah.
really cool.
It's a D6.
Oh, it is a D6.
Unless you're two-handing it, then it's a
Right.
D8.
No, I'm one-handing it right now. So.
This guy is...
Oh, that's a 6 right there, baby.
I'm going
Plus
to-
strength.
Wait, no, leave him on me. Leave him on me. It's my weapon right
I was
there.
It's
enjoying
okay.
myself.
We know which ones are which.
So 6 plus strength.
Yeah.
Then that's a 5.
Which zombie?
Right.
So this guy swings at you. You grab him by the shoulder as he falls over onto his own sword, and you slam your quarterstaff on top of him, driving him further down onto the sword. With the radiant light, you can just barely see the flick of metal coming out of his back.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
He's
Oh, that guy died easy.
Krava, you're going to feel a foot kick you, and another person is going to swing a scimitar at you.
I got a body.
They can't see you, disadvantage. You're prone, advantage. It's a normal roll.
What's the body on top of me?
Plus 30 AC.
22.
They hit me. But I'm still in rage. Or does it go away from prone?
No, it doesn't go away from prone.
I'm pissed off. 'cause I'm on the
You
ground.
use the body. Does that mean? Shut up. Hi, man. You use the.
What just happened? A guy is going to cut Krava's throat and murder him. You're in rage, so the 7 damage gets cut down to 3 for you.
What a hurt.
As swinging down a sword on top of you, can't really see where it is, and he's actually hitting your leg when you thought he was aiming for your head.
Got pretty big calves.
And this guy is going to make his saving throw to stay standing. Fails.
no, it's still Molotovs.
Well, they should have been able to stand back up, but this guy's the only one that's going to be smart enough to do that. Take 15 of his movement to get back up. He saw Kame rush by, so he's going to swing wildly in that direction.
Okay.
With probably a 10.
It's a 17 armor class.
Yeah, it's a 10. He's not gonna hit you. You don't even know he's attacking you.
I just hear a whoosh. Oh, the wind.
You feel a bit more water splashing against you.
That was a
in
lot
all
of
this
water.
rain.
I think that's a guy swinging at me.
Kami's turn. The last thing you saw was the guy get lifted up by Galavan, and then it started raining as he floated up into the sky.
So, oh boy.
First, make your dexterity saving throw also.
No.
We gotta leave somebody alive. I say it's that. It's the hammer. Because this guy's about to die.
Saves.
I'm just like,
Hold up. Because I think I made my stats might be wrong on the page there.
Are you saying you don't have a +4 to dexterity?
Yeah, I thought it was a +5, but I guess not. Because my strength is lower than
You're
mine.
a human. There's no way for you to have a +5.
Well, that's what I was wondering. My strength is +5. In
No,
saving.
it's not.
that's a save throw.
Oh,
It says
that's what
+3.
I thought you said saving. It's a +4 then. Yeah,
Yeah.
10.
So a dex save is the thing
Yeah.
you're going for. So 12.
Yes.
Are you proficient in dex save, actually?
Yes.
Alright, so 12.
Yeah.
You fail.
Well, that was a lot of wasted time. I
You
used
slip
15.
and fall.
I used
And
15 in my
stand
movement to
back
get
up.
back up. Assuming that the man is near me. Great work. This is just a big old hoopla. I'm going to swing in that direction with my long sword, sort of uppercut motion.
For who?
For this man's.
Okay, so you're gonna turn around and swing towards him.
Yeah.
Attack roll. Do you still have your advantage
I
from before?
still have my advantage.
So a normal attack.
Yeah.
We gotta interrogate someone.
15 to hit.
Hit.
Do non-lethal.
What?
I said do non-lethal.
11 damage.
Fuck. Do non-lethal.
As you swing through the sky, or through the darkness of all the rain, your sword comes back with blood on it. You think, ugh.
Yeah, gross.
Ugh, mop it up.
It's somebody.
Let's hold it up in the rain.
You.
Did
This
you do
guy
anything
was-
else?
The sky clears and you've killed Krava.
Oh my god.
Wait, I have 37 health.
Dead.
I'm gonna activate
It's all in
my
your
second wind.
You killed this fuck. It's your fault.
For a d10 plus.
Yeah, a D10 because I already have 10 health almost gone. 2 plus 5 for health.
Okay.
So I'm now back up to 42, just in case.
Mm.
And now my advantage is gone.
Galavan,
Hmm?
make a dexterity saving throw.
While I'm flying?
Yep.
Okay.
You accidentally drop him.
It's gonna suck to suck. 11?
That's your full dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The ice begins to gather on your wings.
I don't have wings.
You do have wings, you're flying.
They're
Radiant.
incorporeal.
Yeah.
The ice begins to weigh you down. And you drop
Your stone armor
to
starts
the
to
ground.
Your hands begin to slow down. You can't see.
You can use a reaction to try and reduce it to try and make an acrobatics check to reduce it.
Can I do something else with my reaction?
So
I just want to position the priest under me.
Okay.
I'm also want to say as a free action, I told you to grovel, and I'm just gonna kind of hold him.
Make an acrobatics check anyway.
That's just 11.
I'm gonna give myself inspiration.
Just use all your inspiration in
Fuck.
this fight.
Oh wait, that was a 16. Ooh. Yeah.
All the 90s.
16. I feel much better about a 16 than an 11.
Alright, you succeed in flipping him around as you plummet down and land on top of him. You also take the 6 bludgeoning damage for falling over 10 feet.
Okay.
And then your turn begins.
Is he dead? Do I know?
Can you find out?
Can I look?
If you want to take your turn making a medicine check.
Can you ask him?
Can I feel any? Are his brains gone?
He's not moving right now.
All right. Well, then I'm going to get on top of him and bash into him. I mean, he is prone.
All right, make an attack. Normal attack.
Okay. Not with advantage.
Not with advantage.
11 plus
No.
5, 16.
Kami just had the long turn, I guess.
Jonah, did you skip our turns?
Nope.
No, it's my turn.
Not your turn yet, guys.
Yeah, just making sure.
Brava, you go after Richter.
Yeah.
Um,
Richter's after Galvin.
So,
Oh, okay.
And then you're up.
16.
I was like,
To hit? Yeah, you hit.
Okay. Is he?
Roll your damage.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna.
rolled it. Okay.
wondering-
He's dead.
Oh well, that was an 8.
Alright.
If it was a
Are you
2,
keeping that?
Yeah, I'm keeping the 8.
Alright, you smash the back of his skull in.
Okay, and just plus the 3 from strength.
Also, where is he?
You don't know?
11. Well, I guess we're not keeping him alive.
He's dead. So
Dead. Then.
Anything else? Oh, and Kami, you would have seen or felt a large splash as people crash in front of you.
can I use a free action to call out and see
Yeah.
if that's him? Is that you?
How much movement do I have left?
All of it?
Oh, okay.
Well, you fell prone, so 15 feet.
He could be talking to anybody.
Yeah, everyone's like, yes.
5,
Shit.
10, 15.
Are you okay? Everyone's like, yes.
I guess I can see you.
Nope.
Yeah, is he getting less rain on him?
There's less rain on you. So, okay, yeah, you can see Galavan who's blocking all the rain.
Okay,
And a
good.
bright ass light right behind you.
Stay
I
on
still
me.
have that prestidigitation.
No.
No,
Oh, that's right.
Radiant consumption.
Oh, that's right.
Is this thing not a
I'm burning with Bahamut's
What is?
fire.
I'm so like,
the like the ice, the rain?
Actually. Probably.
What's spell attack bonus?
Spell attack bonus. So when you make a spell attack,
Yeah.
such as like if you cast
Right,
like,
it is.
blast or fire,
So, all the rain is going to stop pouring down. Thank you, Adolfo.
that's your bonus.
You can see again, guys.
Yay.
And the water starts soaking into the ground.
Well, he's dead.
We can see again? What do you do?
It's still difficult terrain, but you don't got to worry about slipping.
I
on
did
it
a lot of
anymore.
things.
Okay.
Wait, so is everybody dead?
No, the priest is dead.
Oh yeah. Okay, good.
So, Richter,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
okay.
We gotta keep. I'm saying as a free action, can I? Rather
Mm-hmm.
keep someone alive.
The guy with the hammer guy on the
Yeah.
table.
Hammer time.
Okay. Are these guys dead?
They fell.
They're just
They
they
flipped
fell
it.
down.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
just on the ground.
They're
I
just like-
wanted to move people's bodies, and Bravo was like, no.
They has an accident.
Okay.
To make it less confusing for the people who slipped.
Sure.
And the people
Alright.
Wait, hold on. Just take away this guy.
He's alive.
Wait, he's alive?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch. He's dead.
Wait, is he?
He's
Wait, no,
dead.
he was dead 'cause
No.
he's the one who fell on a sword.
Why does everybody feel the need to correct me? Wait, you were here.
Cam
We're
was
here.
dead.
Here. Yeah.
Oh.
That's it.
Alright.
Okay.
There's a bunch of dead bodies around.
There you go.
And Krava.
And Crop and Camden.
Prava looks dead. He has a body on top of him.
I go into a second range.
Rage.
Okay, then I just come over here next to this person, and I have my mace equipped. So I just want to like kneel down, cast Toll of the Dead on this guy, and then use my bonus action to just
Smashes. him.
smash that guy's head
Alright.
with my mace.
So, Toll the Dead is a saving throw.
Wish you
Yes.
hadn't moved over there.
The guy's red. You rolled a natural 20 on his saving throw.
Okay.
And you can roll your attack for the other guy.
Does he get advantage?
19.
Yes.
Well, unless I get a massive 20. 18 and 19.
Well, you hit.
Okay.
If he was hexed by a hexblade,
And then that is...
it would have been a critical.
Mace.
Because 19's crit.
So that's 1d6.
If you were a champion,
4, 5.
For some reason, I thought that
5
said
damage
14.
on the
Also,
green skeleton.
Green skeleton.
As you mace
Yes.
words smash him in the back, and there's a lot of pain rippling through his nervous system right now. These guys aren't even wearing shirts.
Stay down.
He's just sort of writhing in the mud. After Richter is Krava.
Prava,
Grab his foot.
can I grab his foot and rise up? That's a grappling, isn't
There's
it?
a body on top of you.
Yeah, so I take the body, I grab it on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I stand up.
It's half your movement.
Are you carrying it, the body?
I mean, I can carry things like one size larger than me. And then I just smash it down onto him.
Okay, make
With-
an attack.
Reckless attack.
Advantage.
5. 6 plus 7, that's 13.
Hit. Your 1d4.
1d4. 4,
Damn.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because I'm still in rage.
Okay.
11 damage
That's
with
my
a
max
body.
damage.
So this guy who hasn't been hit yet, you lift this body above, slam it down, and break the guy's neck with the amount of force you put into this attack.
Jesus.
I go to try and grapple them. And then, wait, no. Bonus action is to grapple, right? And I can't move because
Yeah.
all my movement's gone. Is it gone?
It's half your movement, and
You
it's
have 15.
and it's difficult terrain around, so you can move one space.
Who's still alive in here?
Everyone,
All your allies.
everyone you can see is alive still.
Yeah.
I'm flying.
There's only 2. Wait,
I'm
it's
burning.
the guy in
This
front of
one is the enemy. This is an enemy, and this is an
Alright, I'm gonna fly with somebody else. In the air.
5.
We can take this guy.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Just eliminate
10.
everybody else.
Yeah.
No, you can only move one square.
I can only move one square?
That guy's full health. Red skeleton over
Yeah.
there.
Red skeleton?
Yeah.
And you're in the air.
They were
Yeah.
over. They were over there.
Yeah, they were over there.
I don't know who's still alive.
Red skeleton's still alive.
I can grapple somebody.
Javelin.
I already attacked, though.
Oh, the one run.
He gets a grapple bonus action. Is what he's looking for.
Yeah.
You don't grapple your
Grab
allies.
me and just throw me as I land.
Throw me.
I guess I'm fine.
Hank, throw me!
I'm good.
All right,
Oh, no, it's
Jarrell.
Sadly crushes a body. Damn it!
Just
I'm going to.
so Hammerman's still alive.
Yeah,
So
Hammerman
if
is
I use an
almost full.
inspiration,
I want to tackle.
would I be able
Yes, he hasn't
to?
really
Would
been
that
doing
mean
much
I
either.
would have 2 actions?
Hasn't been doing much either.
No.
No.
It just gives you advantage on
Oh, advantage
check.
on.
What's wrong with silent mode, Jonah?
All right,
No interruptions.
what's happening?
All right, I'm going. If I use Dragon's Breath in this direction, is it going to hit both of them?
Yes.
All right.
Wait, this guy's over here.
Yeah.
No.
No. It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
I
What
don't
does
know
it
what
take
that
to
looks
cast
like.
Dragon's
It would
Breath?
get to there, almost reaching that guy. You can hit these two.
Mm-hmm.
Stand here. Sorry.
5,
You just knocked me
15.
down.
I know, right?
So you could hit these 3 people,
Including Richter.
or just that guy.
But wait, what if you stood here and then shot from like?
Mm.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do
Do it.
Actually, so I'm actually going to use suggestion. Actually, no, that won't make sense. Yeah, Dragon's Breath on the guy right in front of me.
Okay. You don't roll, do you? Is this dexterity save?
Hmm?
what attack?
For Dragon's
Dragon's
Breath
Breath.
is a breath attack. It's a dex save to half damage.
Okay.
So he makes his save.
Okay.
So roll your damage.
At least it's still some damage.
3d6.
You need D6.
Yeah.
D6i. Here you go. Oh. Cool.
That's cool. So is that?
Mine. Those are mine.
No, they're all cool.
5, 10.
Mm-hmm.
So half of
Plus
that
3.
is 5. No
Oh,
pluses
right,
to
5.
any spells. Against that guy.
Can I have my red dice in the black ones? Thank you.
Non-lethal is.
How are you doing a non-lethal breath attack?
You can't do non-lethal.
Electric
Gen- it's gentle
magic?
flame.
Explain to me your non-lethal
I was
breath attack.
curious.
Burn his feet.
Just use electricity.
Just
Yeah,
make his feet
I'm
really hot.
always using lightning.
Well, there you go. It just paralyzes him.
Right. Well, the cone of static electricity that ripples through the air electrifies him. He's not dead yet.
Kami-kun.
These guys. This one's gonna stand up. No, he's not standing up. That's the wrong guy. This one's gonna stand up and 5,
Better not be running away.
25.
Didn't he
Attacking Kami.
Didn't he waste 15 getting up? You just said 25.
15 and 10, actually. So 25. He can't get there. Damn it.
You said, read the rules.
I'm tired and angry. Leave me alone.
Barbarian Rage.
The other guy is also going to attack Kami. 13 misses.
Yep.
And back to Kami.
Use the power of God and anime.
No, I don't
Just
worship.
anime.
I don't worship gads. I'm going to, as a bonus action, activate my fighting spirit.
What?
Huh?
Okay.
I thought you said what?
What?
Overruled.
And I'm going to try to not. I can do a non-lethal with like longsword, right?
Yeah.
Stogie?
Okay, I'm gonna do a non-lethal by like trying to chop off his legs.
Okay.
That's non-lethal. It won't kill
The
him.
least non-lethal thing.
Well, I mean,
It's very lethal.
what would be non-lethal? What would you do?
Hitting him with the pommel, maybe?
Yes, whatever. Okay, fine. I'm gonna hit him with a pommel, and I'm gonna try to go for that with my longsword.
Great. And your advantage attack.
That's a 16 for the first, 2 for the second, 16 plus.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah, a lot of numbers.
I also forgot to mention.
Henry.
He took another 4 damage as well.
Oh, so did I, didn't I?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Everyone around me within 10 feet took another 4 radiant damage.
Oh, well then he went down.
God damn
Well
it.
then, come on.
He's been
Can I
dead.
use my? Can I use the roll then on the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I rolled.
Still attached. Coming, where's going?
Get your head out from between Galavan's legs.
Shut up.
Isn't that always the case?
Alright, so you're hitting this guy?
Yeah, for 9 damage. I rolled a 3.
Or is it non-lethal?
No, I'm killing this guy.
What? We need somebody to interrogate.
We are interrogating
For
that
9?
man.
He's down.
9?
Oh,
you
is
say?
it non-lethal?
Wait,
Yeah, it was non-lethal.
is that guy the one that we knocked down? The main guy?
Is he dead?
Is he dead or
He's
non-lethal
unconscious
dead?
if Jarell wanted to
Cool.
make him unconscious.
Okay,
We're good. We're
I'm
good.
decapitating this man.
For how much damage?
9 damage.
You slice just under his collarbone. And he's still standing. He's got a lot of blood dripping down his bare belly. Anything else from Kami? Or to Galavan?
To Galavan. I don't have anything else.
Galavan!
Alright, I'm still flying, so...
Yep. How high are you going?
So I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
I say hello, and then I drop. And I just kind of like try to pile drive myself and put my feet together.
You're gonna break your leg. You like fucking Dante? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Alright.
Might you have a shield? Use your
He's going
shield.
for the coup de grace.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put my shield under me, and I'm just gonna draw.
This rock is going to break. Your rock shield and
We're
rock
all doing
armor.
ridiculous things. I want to fit in.
I'm not ridiculous. I'm swinging bodies.
I want a torpedo into him.
I want to become a mass of
Dead weight.
rock.
All right. Make an attack roll using strength as the modifier.
Oh my god.
I like seeing the moments that Jonah's like, okay, fucking roll this, I guess.
Oh, 11.
Since everyone
I
wants to
guess
fucking...
that's a strength.
That was exactly the armor class. Why couldn't you just miss? All right. So
I guess I was distracting him.
you,
Pile driver of the elbow.
I'm going to roll for the falling damage
Okay.
on you,
Mhm.
and twice that is going to get put on this guy.
Okay,
You
understand.
better take a lot of damage.
That's fine.
Okay, so you're taking 6,
Fuck this
and
guy.
he just collapses under your body. Where did you go? Give me back your figure.
Oh, oops. Can I land in like a back handspring and then go like, ta-da?
No, you crumple on top of him and go, ow.
That's fine.
Can I just like yell from over there, you're an idiot?
I'll take it.
You're an
Uh,
idiot.
Richter, the guy in front of you is currently groveling. What are you doing?
Can I just go, shut up, and I whack him again in the face?
Shut up!
Shut up!
What's your alignment?
Lawful good.
I don't think so.
I decide to vanquish evil, Jonah. I'm vanquishing
Lawful
evil.
good is
Oh.
doing the good thing as society deems correct.
If it makes you feel better, if it changes things, I had a conversation before him about how the Order of the Gauntlet ordered me to like kill these people.
What?
I was like, yeah, well, I have to raid the keep. And
That's
these
not
people
what
back-
they ordered you to do.
Oh,
Well, they told him that.
He got
They
the-
ordered you to disband them by whatever means necessary, by
well, he
taking out their
totally got-
leader
Whatever means
however
necessary.
you want.
okay, fair.
Whatever
Told you
means
the wrong
necessary.
thing. He,
But yeah.
But they specifically mentioned you could
said-
kill the leader or, take him prisoner or something.
I wanted it. He decided to cast that spell that made me drop.
Hey, just knock him out, and then we'll just kill him ourselves.
That was their direction.
Oh yeah, you can do non-lethal damage.
And then we'll
if you want to
kill
say shut up and just hit him like on the back of the
guy-
head.
yeah, can I just, like, give him a bop on the head?
Yeah, do an attack with advantage.
Bop it.
Twist it.
You broke
Pull
his
it.
head.
8.
Plus your attack.
To be
With the
fair,
weapon
the
that
guy
you're using.
I
No, it's
knocked
4,
out,
8,
we
9,
could
10,
just
11,
give him
12.
the leader's
So
stuff
you hit.
and say
Uh,
he was the
what's his
leader.
health?
I'm not the leader.
He's
That's
the
what the
leader.
leader would say.
I'm not the leader. See, he's already trying to get out of it.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Okay.
We've got 2 unconscious people now.
Is that the end of the combat encounter?
That's the end of the combat encounter.
All
And
right.
where we're gonna close that episode. Thank you.
Yay! They're dead.
While the 3 Azamar and 2 unlikely brothers fight a band of water cultists, they really need to come up with a name for that group, so I can just say that. It is an ordinary afternoon in the town of Red Larch. Imdar and Limura pack their things and leave as their month-long stay comes to an end on this, the 23rd of Elaint, and one of their replacements, a priestess of Selyu named Sash, greets them at the door. The other replacement, a half-elf acolyte of Lathander named Brother Earden, shares lunch with a pregnant woman and her husband who wish for him to bless their upcoming birth. As he expresses concern for a delegation from Mirabar that should have been here by now, a child approaches the 2 parents. Pel Mandiver, the daughter of the 2, tugs at her father's sleeve and asks for some money. The father reaches into his coin purse and produces 6 copper pieces and hands them to her. She gleefully runs out of the tavern to meet 2 other girls and a boy. Can we go check out that haunted tomb now that it isn't haunted? The boy asks. Pel shakes her head. Kami said to stay away, and if someone as strong as him thinks it isn't safe, then we should stay away. The boy pouts a bit, but quickly gets over it. Kami may be strong, but did you see the big guy next to him? He looked way stronger. Pel shrugs. The bigger one may be stronger, but Kami is pretty strong and super smart. Pel gets a little smile and turns away from her friends to hide her embarrassment. Of the 4 of them, I want to be like Kami when I grow up. The other two girls exchange a confused glance, since neither of them really knew what those two were talking about. They hadn't witnessed the adventurers who came to town. They looked back at Pell and asked, "Hey, did you get the money?" Pell's eyes light up. "Oh, yeah, let's go." The four children race past ox carts, people holding baskets of food, a black-haired and pale-skinned woman arguing with an employee of the Helmet High Sun in an alley, a half-orc named Grund carrying a small barrel of pickles, and other busy people as they run up along the long road, arriving at Lauren's Bakery. "Mangabarl!" Pell shouts out, and the man turns his head and smiles, leaving his employees to tend to the other customers. "Ah, hello, children, and welcome to my bakery. Can we have some sweet rolls, please?" Pell holds out 6 copper pieces for Mangabarl to see. "Oh." Mangabarl's expression becomes more downcast, and he glances over at the window where a sweet roll is on display with a paper card that reads 2 silver. He looks back down at the young children and leans down to whisper, "Tell you what, you can have a sweet roll for free if you share it between the 4 of you." The 3 girls look excited, but the boy seems disappointed that he didn't get his own sweet roll. But nevertheless, they rip a single roll into 4 pieces and enjoy their sugary treat, and get to keep the copper pieces. They race over to Whalver's Wagon Works, to a discarded cart in need of repair. They begin playing on the cart. The girls pretend that they're going to a party, and the boy is a carriage driver. Pell hands the boy 3 copper pieces, 1 for each of them, and they board the cart as he pantomimes snapping the reins of his horses. The hustle and bustle of the town is cut short by a tremor in the ground, and the next second the 4 small children and the cart they were playing on slide into a sinkhole that suddenly opens. As they shriek, they disappear beneath the surface. A pregnant woman and her husband are among the confused people who exit the Swinging Sword, who see the people coming out of nearly every building in Red Larch. Calls of a rope, get a ladder, and some children fell in. The couple exchanges a fearful glance, but before she can even say a name, her husband runs in the direction of the commotion, and she follows as fast as her tired legs can carry her. A crowd gathers at the edge of the hole, which crumbles away as they do. A dark chamber is about 30 feet below the level of the ground. It looks larger than the hole itself, and extends into darkness on all sides. There is a pile of loose earth and a half-buried cart. Under the cart, a boy's face is visible, in pain. Ilmith Whalver, Alberry Melico, and Ulro Lurith, 3 of the town elders, are holding the crowd back. "Leave it to us," they shout. "We will tend to this matter." The father arrives, and by the time the mother arrives, he is already struggling to get past Whalver and Lurith while Melico tries to calm him down. "My daughter might be down there! Pell, where are you?" Minnie Mandiver arrives in time to see her son calling out her granddaughter's name in fear, and her own heart sinks. Thaindra Chancyril takes the opportunity to peer over the ledge of the sinkhole while the elders aren't watching, but she can still only make out the boy struggling and crying in pain. "Sir, please, it's too dangerous," Melico says. "If everyone tries to go jumping down, they're liable to break their legs or worse. We will take care of this in a calm and orderly manner." The father backs away, running his fingers through his hair as tears stream from his wife's worried eyes. The elders take a moment to nod in his direction, satisfying their concern that he might try to jump in again, and resume holding back the rest of the crowd. Thaindra backs away and scans this frightened audience. She thinks to herself, if anyone in this town were a more adventurous type, those children would already be out of there. But there isn't anyone more adventurous. Thaindra is the closest to it, but she has her family business to take care of. Eventually, a rope is procured, and Whalver is lowered down into the sinkhole to lift the boy out first. However, the boy's lower back is broken, and though Sash and Brother Airden do what they can to heal him, his legs will never work again. The 3 girls die before anyone can get to them.
Pel's parents and grandmother weep loudly as her mother clutches her dusty, bloody body.